Since the signing of the Constitution in 1787, the United States of America has grown in leaps and bounds. We have gone from just less than 4 million to in excess of 300 million Americans.
All around the world, different countries and different people are vying for independence. But could the superpower, the USA, ever split up?
The United States of America. One nation under God. That what you're actually looking at is 50 states, each with a constitution and each with its own government, sharing power with the central federal government in Washington. So with that in mind, could the US ever survive being broken up?
Here in the United States, citizens in over 20 states have filed petitions at the White House's website asking to allow their states to secede from the United States of America. Of course, redrawing our borders would weaken our global position economically and politically, but isn't that a small price to pay for living in a country that better reflects who you are as a person? Because let's be honest, many Americans are not like many other Americans. New Yorkers are not like Texans, who are not like Californians, who are not like Tennesseans,
who are not like Pennsylvanians. Maybe Pennsylvania should be its own country. There are tremendous natural resources in Pennsylvania.
The World Happiness Report for 2015 is out. Published by the Sustainable Development Solutions Network, the survey attempts to measure the happiness of citizens across 158 countries.
If we are going to compare Pennsylvania to countries, why not pick some countries that are happy? First, we can look at population and see how Pennsylvania matches up with happy countries. Pennsylvania has 12.8 million citizens. Is that enough to have a decent-sized country? Of the 15 happiest countries, 10 of them, as noted by the arrows, have populations smaller than Pennsylvania. How about landmass? Pennsylvania has just over 119,000 square kilometers. You will note, again, using the arrows, that 7 of the 15 happiest countries have smaller landmass than Pennsylvania. What do the economics look like? Money. The nation of Pennsylvania, with $531 billion in gross domestic product, would be the 26th largest in the world. But how about the per capita gross domestic product? In that case, Pennsylvania would be number 20, with $40,000 of gross domestic product per person. That puts us right behind Belgium and ahead of France. So economically, Pennsylvania could stand on its own. Pennsylvania has in excess of 63,000 farms covering an area of almost 8 million acres. Well, we won't go hungry. And we'll have access to 250 hospitals, many of them world-class. And when it comes to energy, Pennsylvania produces nuclear energy, coal, and natural gas. And in addition, Pennsylvania has 46 junior colleges, and universities. And if Pennsylvania wants to secede from the United States, who better than Thomas Jefferson and John Fitzgerald Kennedy tell us why?
When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government